What's up, everybody? It's your boy Webhead, and I want to welcome everybody back to another comic book haul. We're going to jump right into it. As you can see, I got my Ironheart number 7 on the front line. This particular comic book, I like it because it allows, this is a comic that my wife is reading. So I read it because she's reading. So what that does is that allows us to spend time together discussing speculations of Riri and what Marvel might have in store for. It's a really good story. A lot of people don't like it, but we tend to enjoy it. And it provides a family atmosphere for us at the dinner table. So this is a really good book. For those of you who are probably looking for something to, bring you closer to your companion, I highly recommend this book. Riri's pretty good in here, and the writer put together a very good storyline. So Ironheart issue number 7, pick that up. And as you can see, we're starting off with Marvel, so we're going to continue with Marvel. I also picked up Spider-Man issue number 3, Symbiote Spider-Man. That's that hidden variant that they had with the blood splatter, the Carnage blood splatter. I haven't read this story just yet. I did read Venom's, and I'm looking forward to reading this one. With that little extra panel in there that gives us a little insight into the Carnage story as it comes along. But yeah, Symbiote Spider-Man issue number 3. Beautiful cover. We have Venom issue number 15, the variant. I picked up a couple of copies of these. I really like how they're writing this storyline. It's pretty good. Even though you got different writers on it from time to time, Cullen Bunn, they're holding it together pretty well until Case can get back to it. I like it. I enjoy it. I also have cover A, again with the Carnage blood splatter. I like the artwork on these also. So you can't win. Venom issue number 15. You can't lose. Excuse me. Venom issue number 15. Now here we have the Immortal Hulk. Issue number 19 with the Abomination on the front cover. The Alex Ross cover is dope. So pick it up. Read the story. You won't be able to put it down. Highly recommend that. I picked up a few copies of that as well. One for my reader's copy, one for my spec box, and possibly one that I might want to give away. So that's what we have to start out with. We're going to keep going. Also for Marvel, I picked up the Silver Surfer Black. Again, good storyline. Donny Cates does a good job with this. I hear a lot of people are not so happy with the artwork, but I actually like the artwork because it's different. The artwork kind of draws you in. It makes you pay more attention to the story. You know, when you have to sit and really view the artwork for what the artist is drawing it out to be. So I like it. And like I said in my last video, there is a very interesting ending to this one. So pick it up and see what you think. I also have The Amazing Spider-Man, my favorite Marvel character. The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 23. I love the artwork on this one as well. I haven't read the story, but I will read it tonight. As everybody knows, today is Father's Day, so I haven't really had time to sit down and just read the way I normally do. But I'm looking forward to reading this. This is the storyline, the story arc after The Hunted. So I'm looking forward. Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 23. Here's one I can highly recommend for everybody. Probably an unlikely pick for most, but for me, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, issue number 43. I continue to read this storyline because this is something that my youngest daughter reads. She's very much into Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. So again, I read this so that it gives her and myself something to talk about. So it gives me, again, these comics for me are mainly a way for me to interact with my family. So I'm actually pleased that I'm able to just sit down, talk comics with my wife, talk comics with my daughter. We understand each other. We dialogue, we go back and forth, we speculate, and we share a common interest. So again, I highly recommend for those of you who are trying to get your kids into reading, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is a beautiful book. We started from the beginning with this one, and we made it up to issue number 43. Highly recommend it. So we're going to switch gears now, and we're going to move right over to DC. DC, I have Catwoman issue number 12, that beautiful black and yellow cover. I like that cover. The artwork on that is phenomenal. Very interesting when you sit back and you just follow the cat's eyes all the way into the black. This is also a cover and a story that one of my daughters is reading. She's very much into Catwoman, so I picked this up again as a way for she and I to engage. So like I said, comics for me they're not about selling comics and trying to make money off of comics. I'm in it for the read. I'm in it for the communication, the dialogue that it brings between me and my family. So all my comics are like sentimental to me. So I can't speak enough about what comics has done for me and my family. I also picked up that variant cover, that homage cover, Batman from 42, I believe it is. That was beautiful. I was on that from the time they put it out, and I couldn't wait to get one. I finally got my hands on a couple copies. The artwork on that is beautiful. I can really appreciate that. So I got a couple copies of that. Another one I picked up, strictly cover grab though. This book I'm actually not reading, so I'm going to start reading it just because I bought this cover, which is actually Justice League Odyssey number 10. That cover caught my attention too. That's a pretty cover. So I'm actually going to crack that one open. I'm going to read it and see what the story's about. Even if I don't continue on with it, at least I know what's behind the artwork in there. You know, and for me, that, like I said, that's what it's all about. I also picked up from DC, Event Leviathan, which again is another Brian Michael Bendis story, and he's doing phenomenal things with DC. I can see why DC brought him on and just gave him reign and just let him do what he do, because man, this guy writes a hell of a story, and you can see how he's bringing all the universes. He's bringing the DC universe together. Like he's getting rid of people, and he's opening up doorways and new dimensions, and he's crossing everything over. And he writes an excellent story. I can't say anything bad about Brian Michael Bendis, not from my perspective. Some people might not like him, but I enjoy him. From what he's doing with Naomi, for his Superman, I really enjoy him. Next what I bought is Batman Who Laughs. This is another story. When you talk about good story arcs, I would say if you're not reading Batman Who Laughs, then you might want to pick this up. There was supposed to be 6 issues. This was supposed to be the ending issue, but they actually added another one. So if you can, grab this, read it. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. If you don't, then they make enough comics to where you could just, you know, give it another spin. Batman Who Laughs is an excellent story. I really, really love what the writer is doing with it, and how they're presenting it. It's a beautiful thing. I also picked up the variant cover to that. Tell me what you think about that cover. That's a beautiful cover. I mean, when you look at the texture of the colors and everything, and the intensity in the visual, you couldn't ask for a better cover. All right, so if you like that cover, drop a little comment in the post and tell me what you think about that. All right, that's my DC haul, and we're gonna finish off this video with my independents. Now, for my independents, I picked up The Ride. I haven't read it yet, but I am going to crack it open and give it a read. I grabbed that Hughes cover because I am a fan of Hughes' work. He does a lot of beautiful artwork. I just like how she looks with that pink unicorn outfit on. I'm very, very interested to see what the story is about on the inside. And once I find out, I'll let you guys know. I also picked up Sonata. Excellent story. Like I said, if you're looking for something that is going to draw you in and take your mind off of present situations or whatever you're going through, if you're just looking for an outlet, Sonata is a beautiful story. It definitely reads as if something you would be watching a movie, and I picked up another copy to that. Beautiful cover. I know that there's a variant cover. I'll probably pick it up another time. I just wanted to make sure that I got a couple of copies of the regular cover because I myself, I like that cover A the best. And like I said, I walked away from it a few times, so I grabbed it, and I'm glad I actually picked up the multiple covers on that. So that's my haul for this week. Those are my thoughts on the books that I picked out. And like I said, if you like this type of content, you know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share it and leave a comment down below because I can only get better. This is Webhead. You know I'm on deck. And as always, we're going to keep it comics. Everybody have a happy Father's Day.